guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be showing you how to sew this particular wrap gown. The draft seam pattern is already available on my channel, and I'll be dropping the link in the description box. So guys, let's get started. So guys, if you've watched the previous video, you'll have seen this part, and I went ahead to cut out my back pattern just the way we draft our normal half length. So afterwards, this is me cutting my pattern fabric so as to cut out my lining. As we all know, the upper part of the lapel is having a different color, and it's a fabric, not just ordinary lining. So I'll be cutting it out like this so that the front part of the lapel will be having that fabric, while the other side will be having the lining that I will be using. So this is me trying to cut out my fabric. So here I'll be cutting out the skirt pattern of the gown. You know, it is a pencil gown, so I'll be cutting out the skirt pattern of it. So here I'm just making a straight line which will serve as my half inches, so that I'll be placing my horizontal measurements right from there. So from there I'm having a 9 inches to the hip, 18 inches to the before the knee part, and for the length I'm going with 20 I think 29 inches. So plus the stitching allowance, like plus the hemming allowance, I've already added it to it. So this is it. So guys, I'll be placing my waist measurement, which is 8 inches, my 1 inches to sew in my dart, and my 1.5 inches for the allowance. And on the hip part as well, I'll be placing the hip plus my 1.5 inches sewing allowance. So whatever I'm having at the hip part, I'll be removing 1.5 inches from it. As you can see here, I'm having 13, so I'll be removing 1.5 inches from that 13, and that will give me something like around 11.5. So I'll just be placing that 11.5, or maybe somewhere close to 12 or so that it will not be too tight. So I'll just be marking it like that. So depending on how tight you want your pencil to be, how pencil you want your skirt to be. So yeah, whatever I'm having at that 18 inches part, I'll be putting it at the down part as well as the hemming side, and I'll be connecting my dots here like so. So like I said earlier, it depends on how tight you want your skirts to be. So for me, 1.5 inches is very much okay. So if you know that you want something more tighter or anything, you can as well as go with 2 inches, but I think that 2 inches you'll be finding it difficult to work with it. So here I'm just connecting my line, and I'm connecting the hip part with my cord so that it won't have any sharp edges. So here I'm just notching my dart area, and I'll be cutting out my my skirt pattern, like my skirt fabric rather. So guys, as you can see, I'm done cutting. So at the zipper allowance, I will just like go in with half of an inch, and I will just slide it in just like that, so that it will not give my fabric any kind of bulge at the back. Like my back pattern will not be having any kind of zip bulge. So some people used to include the bum part, but me, I usually exclude that part. So guys, here I started sewing in. So this is my lining for the lapel side. As you can see, I iron a stay to the fabric, and I'll be sewing it. So the next thing I'll be doing is that I will go ahead and fix the lining to the lapel side, and for the back side I cut out my facing for it. I'll go ahead and stitch that. I'll go ahead and hold my darts when necessary, and this is it guys. I've already like ironed it out with my dart. As you can see how it's looking nice and neat. So guys, I'll make sure that I'm placing it the way I drafted it. So I notch the down part so as it to be easy for me to know where I'll be placing it and how it will be staying. So like placing it like this, I'll go ahead and pin it down and run a stitch on it to secure it. So after that, I'll go ahead and join it together with my skirt part, the front, just like that, making sure my dart is aligning. I'll go ahead and stitch that. And for the back as well, as you can see, I've already fixed my facing. I've already hold my lining, sorry, my dart, and I'll go ahead and fix the required part to each of it, and I'll sew it. I already fixed my zipper here. So the next thing is for me just to join the side of it, making sure that all lines are aligning just the way I'm doing. So I'll join the shoulder, I will hem it, and I'll fix my sleeve, and that is all with the sewing of this particular gown, guys. So guys, if you find this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.